Okay, so welcome to Exploring PTS Primo Charts. This is our fourth session. Today, we are going to review some of the past webinar topics. If you have questions, please type them in so we can advance to the next topics. We are going to review how to create a custom list. We have talk about the custom list as a text file and as a CSV file. So today we're going to create a list from the portfolio manager. And if we have time, we're going to go to other custom scanners, or we will do that the next time we meet. Okay, so now I'm sharing the platform. So I'm going to review. So far, we've seen how to open the chart, how to apply the indicators, how to apply and create a template. We also open the scanners. We scan on the different time frames. We link the scanners to the charts using the symbol and periodicity options. And we also talked about uploading custom lists and default list of symbols. So reviewing that, the default list of symbols is under load symbols. And also you have a lot of lists under data symbol lists. When you do that, this window open, there are lists that are from other stock exchanges. So just upload the ones that you know that you're going to be using. But you can check all of them, like I'm going to do, and update the folder. By the way, you can do this like 3-4 times during the year because the Standard & Poor's 500, Nasdaq 100, and all of those are updated during the year. So it's a good idea to update them from here. Otherwise, your computer will not do that automatically. After you do that, you can load those lists from the load symbol list. So you see all of the lists that we have here. Okay, and I'm going to upload the Nasdaq 100 on the scanner. And we also talked about the data feed connection today. I'm connected to TD Ameritrade. That's at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. And I have an OANDA connection. And what I'm going to do right now is scan. On the scanner, I chose to scan for the PETD, FAST, the PTS extreme trend, strategy number 4 and strategy number 5, and my template on the chart has the same indicators. The scanner, while the scanner is going through or scanning, you will notice this gray bar that is moving left to right. It's pretty much telling you that the scanner is still scanning, and when that disappears, then the scanner has gone through all of the symbols. For today, because the market is closed already, we have signals for strategy number 4. We don't have signals for strategy number 5. So we can start, if I have a green PETD and a green strategy number 4, I can just highlight the symbol on the scanner, and you will see the symbol change on the chart on the right-hand side. So this is pretty much what we've seen so far. We also can load a custom list of symbols on the scanner. So we have 3 ways, 3 options. One is a text file, one is a CSV file, and one is which is a comma delimited file. And the last one is to create the list on the portfolio manager. So if I go to a custom list here, and let's say I go to my downloads, and I have a list, you go to the right-hand side and choose which list you want to load. So I have a text file for the Nasdaq 100. So if I do that, though, that list will be uploaded into my system, okay? And then I can scan again, or I can go to the custom list, and I also have under downloads, I have a Nasdaq all. This is the all of the symbols from the NASDAQ 100. So I'm going to try to upload it, but if it takes too long, then I'm going to stop the uploading of that list. So I'm going to share both lists on the screen. So this one, let me see if I'm able to do that. I think so. So this is the NASDAQ 100 list, and this is the notepad. So this is a text file. When you do this list, what you have to do is just type in the symbols one after the other, okay? And not what you don't have to, I mean, like if you have like a white space like this, you have to fix that. No commas, no semicolons, no, not anything. So that's the list for the NASDAQ 100 on a text file. I'm gonna close that one and save it before I move to the list for the this is a CSV file list. So let me go back to this one, and this one will be interesting to talk about. So this is the NASDAQ 100, all of the symbols. And you see this list has like a name, last sale. So the first thing that you have to do when you have these types of lists is clean it up. So you have to delete pretty much anything besides the symbols. If you have all of the symbols, but you have a title, you have to delete that and probably go to the, just scroll down to the list and see if the list has something that you may want to delete. Sometimes they have, like a name or a date at the end of the list, so you have to clear that up. Also, sometimes on your files, you have like the NASDAQ and you have a page, okay? So you have to actually just leave one of them and delete the others, okay? So that's cleaning up the list. And then you can come here and say File, Save As, make sure that you have the CSV comma delimited file. Okay, so we're gonna open this one. Instead of a Excel workbook, you go down CSV file, and then you can look for the folder that you want to download this to or save this to. So I chose the downloads part, and that's your list. And then you have to close the file. Okay, remember to close the file, and then you can come here, go to custom list, go to the downloads where the list was saved, and this is our list. Okay, probably if you have a symbol that does not exist, maybe this is an old list for me, you will get these messages. So you know that you have to come back to that list and clean it up, okay? Because that means that this symbol is not existing any longer. And then you can go and scan. Because this is such a long list, like 3,000 symbols, I'm going to force stop the scanner because it's going to take too long, okay? So that's pretty much about the text file lists and the CSV lists. So the third option and the last option for custom lists is to create the list manually on the portfolio manager. Every time that you open PTS Primo Charts, you're going to find a portfolio manager as default. But if you don't have it, you can come to the letter P and click on New Portfolio Manager and create a new portfolio. So I'm going to create one that is called forex and click OK. Okay, so now I have a portfolio manager, which name is portfolio manager, and I have a new one that is forex. So I'm going to use the forex one for forex symbols and this one for stocks. So I'm going to go to forex, click on the plus sign, and type in some of the major symbols for forex. Symbols, not pairs. Okay, so continuing here. Okay, so continuing here, euro, Aussie. Okay, so you enter all of the symbols. I'm gonna make a mistake in purpose, like, I don't know, like FDR or something crazy. You're gonna get a message on the left-hand side bottom that says that you failed to load that one. It's because it doesn't exist, okay? So I uploaded the symbols that I want for forex, and then after that, I can save this list in the folder. And this is the folder. This is the default folder that we have, and you just click on save. I'm gonna go to the portfolio manager, and I'm gonna do the same thing for stocks. So I'm gonna click on the plus signs and start adding stocks for, these are the ETFs. So this is a pretty simple process to do this. Let's choose like Amazon and Meta. And you can add as many symbols as you like. And after you finish adding all of the symbols, this is the ETF for oil. After you finish adding all of the symbols, just remember to save it in the folder, okay? And then the portfolio manager, I'm gonna call it my stocks and save it. On the portfolio manager, you see that you have different options. So the first option is to save the symbols on the platform, but not on the folder. So I actually, because when you close the platform, this will be saved anyway. I usually make more intention in saving in the folder than anything else. Also, you have the send list too. So from here, even if you don't save it, you can send the list to whatever is on the right-hand side. So I'm gonna send all of my symbols to the multi-scanner, okay? And if I go to the multi-scanner, you see the symbols that we have, okay? So this is kind of pretty cool. Then you have the plus sign to enter the symbols, the minus sign to delete the symbol. So if you highlight a symbol like Microsoft and click on the remove symbol, it will be removed, okay? This one is kind of fun because if you want to remove all of the symbols, you just click on it and all of the symbols will be removed. But I can also upload symbols on the portfolio manager. So I have a list here that I created, remember, which is my stocks. So I can just upload the list that I just deleted, okay? So that is why it's important that you save the list. In case you do this, you can come back and upload it because you created the list before by saving it, okay? The other thing that you have is a refreshing button in case sometimes like data feeds need to be refreshed. So you can refresh with this one. Also, you have a column manager for this one where you can, okay, so we're gonna come here and split the screen. So this portfolio manager has all of these options, okay? So if you go to the column manager, you may delete some of the, or move away some of these columns, like this one, for example. If you use this one, you're gonna move all of those to the left or all of those to the right. And this one is kind of individually with just one arrow. And you can do that here. And also you can move them like time, for example, you can move it up or you can move it down. So you can play around with those column manager options and apply. So now I'm going to split the screen again. And the last column manager, this chair, I'm not sure what this is about. I can find out later. I've never used it before. And then the portfolio manager also has a way to connect to the chart. So where the chart says portfolio, you can connect to the portfolio manager and you can browse the stocks from here. Okay, so all of these little options has a functionality. And that is the last way to upload symbols into the multi-scanner. So if I go to the multi-scanner and I go to the custom list of symbols, I can go to my stocks and load it, okay? You can also go from load symbol list, and again, you're gonna have my stocks and just check that one and upload it, which is the same list that we created here. And you have 3 ways to put it in the multi-scanner. The first way to put it is by sending the list to the multi-scanner. The second way to put it is by go to load symbols, go to the custom list option, and go to my stocks, is the same list. And then from here, which is, I think, the easiest one, is after you create the list here, just go here to the second one and upload my stocks, and then scan. And that's pretty much all for today. So I wonder if you have any questions about these topics that you can write down either on the Q&A or on the chat. Okay, so why you think I'm gonna put a poll up and see if you can fill this out, please. Do you use PTS Primo Charts at this moment? And the second question is, if you prefer this time, 4:15 p.m. for the webinars about exploring PTS Primo Charts, or if you prefer 12:30 p.m. At noon on Thursdays. So I'm launching the poll. Okay. So I don't see any questions on the chat. So let me know. I'm gonna give you one more, like 30 seconds. Our next webinar will be on December 15 at 4:15 p.m. So next Thursday, there will not be a webinar, okay? And then we will have December 15 at 4:15 p.m. So you can save the date for that one. Okay, I see no questions on the chat or on the Q&A. So thank you so much for coming today. And I hope this helps in understanding and exploring PTS Primo Charts for you. Bye-bye.